Hello everyone. In this video we will talk about abstract factory pattern. What is it? Abstract factory pattern definition is a creational design pattern that provides an interface for creating families of related or dependent objects without specifying their concrete classes. In simple terms, it lets you produce different types of objects that belong to the same family. For example, UI elements for different operating systems without having to know exactly what those objects are. When to use it? When can we use abstract factory pattern? When your code needs to work with multiple families of related objects, or when you want to ensure consistency among products in the same family, when you want to decouple object creation from its usage. All these cases you can use abstract factory pattern. For example, imagine a furniture factory. Okay, this class, one factory produce Victorian style furniture like chair, sofa or table, and another factory produce modern style furniture. So the client could just call create chair, create sofa and so on without knowing whether it's Victorian or modern. What is the structure of abstract factory pattern? Abstract factory declares creation methods for each product, and concrete factory implements the creation methods for a specific product family. And abstract product declare interface for a type of product, and concrete product implement the interface of a product, and the client use only interfaces declared by the abstract factory and abstract products. What is the benefits of this design pattern? Promotes consistency among products, enable switching product families easily, and support OCP, open closed principle, easy to add new families. What is the drawbacks of this design pattern? Adding new product types requires changing all factories and can increase code complexity. Let's deep dive and take a use case for this design pattern. Here I have interface called shape. This interface contains a function, declare function, its name, draw, and void, no return type for it. This is interface, its name shape. If I have a square, okay, square class implement the interface shape and override the method draw and print inside it I am inside the square draw method. And rectangle, okay, another class implement the same interface shape and override the draw method but different implementation, and say inside draw method I am inside rectangle draw method. Great. If I have new shapes like rounded rectangle, so implement the shape and say inside it I am inside rounded rectangle draw method. And rounded square the same, implement the shape interface and inside it override the draw method and say inside it I am inside rounded square method. Great. Then I will create abstract factory class. This is abstract class called abstract factory. contain declaration of abstract method. This method, the return type will return to me a shape, something from shape, and its name get shape. I will pass to this function the shape type and return to me the shape. Great. Okay, then create the class shape factory, which extend from the abstract factory that contain getShape method. Then I will override the getShape method that return to me something from shape, and I will pass to it a shape type as a string. And inside it I check if shape type passed as argument to this function is equal rectangle, then return object from rectangle class. Else if equal square, then return a new object from square class. This is for shape factory. I will create another for rounded shape factory. Rounded shape factory also extend abstract factory, so we'll override the same method. Inside it I will check if shape type is equal rectangle, then return a new object but from round rectangle class, and the same for square, return object from rounded square. Then I need to use this code. What I will do, I will take an object from abstract factory class, okay, and say it is equal factory producer. This factory producer contain function get factory, whatever the factory is it, okay. It's take a boolean if it is rounded or no. If rounded, return a new object from rounded shape factory, else return a new object from shape factory. Great. So I say shape factory equal factory producer dot get factory and say rounded is false. Then create two shapes, one for rectangle and one for square. Shape one object equal shape factory dot get shape and pass to it rectangle, and the same square. So this will return to me the normal rectangle and square. And I put the same but pass rounded with true. So this will print to me rounded rectangle and square. If I run this project, okay, here it will print I am inside the first one, I am inside rectangle draw, I am inside square draw, and the last two inside rounded rectangle draw and inside rounded square draw methods. This is explanation for abstract factory pattern and the pros and cons for it and when to use it. Thanks for watching and see you next video.